Hi, I'm Wally, and this is the life I love. Rehearsals have been going really well here in Dallas, although it's a pretty quick turnaround, putting it all together in only 2 weeks instead of the usual 4 to 6. So far we've been rehearsing only with piano, but we're making the transition to orchestra now, sometimes with and sometimes without costumes, hair, and makeup.
Perché mancare quel foglio? Può sapere quale stupido? Perché mancare quel foglio? Sono inutili le sforzie. Fermerò, non mi toccate. Fermerò, non mi toccate.
It's an exciting time during final rehearsals, as you get to see all of the elements finally come together, and you get your first impression of what the show will actually look and sound like. These are by far the steepest stairs I've ever had to climb on stage. And in these huge skirts, it's actually a bit terrifying. And that's why we're practicing, OMG. Now, because I'm a slightly crazy person, I agreed when we planned this back in 2019 to my Dallas contract overlapping by 2 weeks with my next opera in San Francisco, which has advance rehearsals in New York. So I'm going back and forth 4 times during our run of shows in Dallas. I know. Madness. What was I thinking? I guess I was thinking like a person who loves her job and had yet to become pregnant with her first child. We had our dress rehearsal for Barbiere last night, and now I'm on a 7 a.m. flight to New York with a full rehearsal day ahead of me.
Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great. With a shock, phone will jingle, door will knock, open the latch. Something's coming, don't know when, but it soon. Catch the mood, one-handed catch. Around the corner, always swing down the river. Come on, deliver. Don't be shy, meet a girl, pull up a chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down a block on a beach, maybe tonight.
Hello. It's a beautiful morning in New York. And I have to fly back to Dallas. We have our opening night tomorrow for Barbiere, but more importantly, the past 24 hours in New York were the first time I've spent a night away from my baby in his whole life. And although it was also the first full night's sleep I've had in 14 months, I'm dying to be back with him. I'm also still breastfeeding on demand, so it's been difficult to be separated from him. I've had to pump every few hours on this trip, and I've got a little cooler bag of frozen milk for him in my carry-on. Oh, the simple joys of motherhood. I'm heading to the airport, Newark. Just arrived at the train station, and what a glorious day. I've just arrived home from New York, and my luggage concierge is handling my bags for me. I thought he'd be happy to see me, but really he just wants to move the old Rimowa around. That's very nice. Thank you very much for handling my bags. Is that fun? Yeah! Yay! Have you backed yourself into a corner? Can you come here to me, please? Bring me the suitcase. Oh, bye. Is that your new favorite toy? Oh, bye-bye. It's opening night, and I'm here 2.5 hours early for hair and makeup, since I'm first on the list. I like being first, arriving when it's still daylight and when the theater is peaceful and relatively empty. I get to see everyone else arrive and feel the energy and excitement gradually build around me. It's a good way to get in the zone, and it also gives me time to get ready and get into costume without having to rush or stress. Hello there. This is my first time singing on the stage at the Winspear Opera House and my first time performing in the epic city of Dallas. It's opening night. Everyone tells me that the Dallas audience is a riot. I can't wait. Oh. Hello, folks. I'm backstage at opening night. It was amazing. Dallas audiences are off the hook. And we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And now it is time for me to get out of this ensemble so that my people can go home. So they've been here all night and they've worked hard. This is my walk to my dressing room. It's not very far, just a little walk. And here are my two lovelies, ready to get me back to Wally, back to normal, from Rosina to Wally. fresh-faced and back to normal. We had a lot of fun tonight. My God, these people love Rossini. They love it. It's awesome. It's an incredible energy to perform to. Lucky us. I'm waiting for my Uber here outside the theater after our opening, and it's time to grab a few hours sleep before heading back to the airport for another quick trip to New York. See you next time in the Big Apple.